I guess you wonder where I've been. Ba-da-ba-doo-be-da-ba-doo. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. It's been a while and I want to say that I wasn't really recording or uploading because it has been so hot. I am still suffering from this, but regardless of that, I want to thank you all so much for your incredible support to my last video, which was my Kaya building video. I am genuinely so thankful for all of the likes, for all of the kind comments, and it really made me happy. And for all of the subscribers, thank you so much. I was really overwhelmed and I'm so thankful and grateful for every single one of you. And I'm so happy that my videos bring you joy, they relax you. I am really happy about that, and I hope that I can continue this on. And yeah, thank you so much again. And now let's get straight into today's video. We are, I think, only 2 days away. Yeah, it's only 2 days away until the next version is going to start, and I'm so excited. And before that happens, I thought we're going to do like a little preparation video where we're going to do some last preps for the upcoming version. And yes, for those who are interested in the liyue exploration video, I am still working on it. We are a good amount in. I think there's only like a little bit left to explore, so I just appreciate if you could wait a little longer, especially after it got so hot. I just didn't have the capacity to record, so yeah, that's gonna take a little while. But let's finally start with my prepping session. Alright, so I made a little list for myself and most of the things are done. One of them was to farm these little shells that you can find in Inazuma. And if you do this little this little chest mini game, you can get the Hamayumi bow recipe. And I wanted that bow for my Amber, and we were able to get that, so I did that. I also played the Tatarasuna side quest, since in Inazuma I am working hard to do exploration as well, and in Kanatsuka we are at 86%, so we did that too, and I did some other side quests, but I also want to continue doing some Inazuma exploration. Then obviously dailies, I want to do more stuff in my teapot. The unusual hilly churl is another thing on the list. More recipes, the constellation event, which I can actually mark off since I've done the week already. Since we only have a few more days, and I am 6 out of 8 weeks done, and we're doing good. We're doing good. So in 2 weeks I will have the constellation, and then continue leveling up friendship level. And Charlotte's specialties, since Genshin has done something that hasn't happened before. The new summer event that is going to drop, you're going to be able to get the skin for Charlotte. But not only are you getting her skin, no, you're actually getting the character itself. And since I don't own her, it's kind of making me happy, but also feel a little bit frustrated because I am trying to build every single character I own, and as of right now I am finishing off Xianglin and Aoife, and then all of my level 80 characters are built, and then I'm going to continue with Yahoda and Chongyun and then Beidou. But that means if we get Charlotte, we have another character that is going to be on the list of characters I want to build, so that is a little bit unfortunate. And I checked how much I have from her specialties, and I only have like 18. That's like nothing, so I was thinking to maybe pre-farm some of her specialties. So yeah, so we have that as well. Also, I've been working on making my quest log a little bit smaller. I finished all of these like little small side quests. I only have the Ascension quest, which I am ignoring. And then I have obviously the TCG quest, and I do love TCG. I'm just not really in the mood to start it. Temple of Space is something I have to do privately because I have not played the quest obviously yet. But I do know all of these quests, and I do want to finish those. And then we have obviously the story quests, which we have 2 more because of the Inazuma Archon quest, and then I have these Archon quests that I also need to finish. A lot of things to do, but we're going to tackle this on for the next 2 days until the version drops, and then we're going to see how much we have done for 6.7. Alright, we have found both unusual hilichurls. It took me way longer than it usually does, but we achieved the second achievement for that. So now we need to get almost more than half of it. Okay, so like, I mean, we have 21. If we're at 25, we have half of it found. So I think we can do this in a couple of weeks, but we did that. So fortunately that is done, and we can move on to the next part of my checklist. So another part are recipes. I really want to perfect every single recipe I own. I still have some that I haven't learned because I don't want to like learn all of them and then have like a bunch of recipes I haven't learned. And I need to check which ones I haven't done. Okay, so we haven't done this. So 20. So we need 60 of this. No, wait, 40. We need 40 of this. So we have almost enough. Here we need way more. We have enough of that, and we need more of this. Can I? Okay, you need salt, so let's just use the salt that I have. Wait, how much do we need? We need... So that means we need 12. We don't need all the 30. So let's do 12. And the rest I need to check. So these are going to be our main priorities. Alright. We need to farm these. So let's see where they are located. Hello, voiceover Kiki here. I decided to mute this part of the video and just speed it up, since I have noticed how much I've been yapping and not noticing the time. So I decided to just like, you know, cut it down and just yap with you here over a voiceover. I wanted to talk about the new video plans that are going to come out, since I know that a few of you are pretty interested. I am obviously working on the liyue exploration video, and the recording is almost fully done, but then I still need a lot of editing, and that's going to take a while. So I don't know when that video is going to come out, but I will try my very best that it's going to come out in a few days, or at least a week. I just have so much going on in my life right now, and so many like appointments and things that need to be done. So I don't really have a lot of time recording right now, and then we also had the insane heat wave. So I am trying my very best, but I'm also planning a new character building video, since the last one was so popular and you really enjoyed this one. So I hope you can forgive me that this is going to take a little longer for me to record and release everything, but I hope that this little filler video of my 6.7 preparations is going to be enough for now, and I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, I would say let's just end this, and I'll see you after collecting everything. Alright, let's go back to the cooking pot and see how well we're doing. Alright, so for this one, we need... Oh, we have the amount. We have the amount. I think with the fish, it could get really, really close. So that might be a little bit inconvenient. But we can start cooking, so I know how much we need. 15. We did it! Yes, we even had some extra. That's nice. So one of those recipes are now perfected. And I think the next one is probably going to be this one. And I hope we can gather enough flour and then also enough of the ham. So I think to continue the other two recipes, we will be waiting till the next day. Or maybe later in the day I will record just how I do the recipes. But it's nice that one of them is now done. And the way I like to track how far I am is to go in the achievements and the art of adventure. And then as you can see, we have 24 recipes that we have learned and 22 that are perfected. So that means we only need to get the other two, and then we can start learning one of the new recipes. I know there's more recipes that you can buy from the shop owners, but the reason I didn't do that is because then it's just going to stack up and then I will be overwhelmed. How much do I have? What do we need? So I want to tackle on the list that we have ongoing over here, especially this is going to take the longest. So yeah, we're just going to start with these that we have and slowly go our way up to the purple and gold recipes and eventually fill it up. The next part on my list is something I've already tackled on, and that is my teapot. I am currently not actively building on my teapot since the items that I got I have like crafted, but I still like need to know what kind of theme do I want to go. I'm like still planning how I want to build certain things. I'm definitely going to remove this part. Right now we have like this little cute entrance. I have this smith over here that if I ever need it, I can just like, you know, forge and craft stuff over here. And then I made like this little area which is far from done. I made this little area that is going to look really, really pretty at nighttime. But what I mean with teapot is that I'm also like working to try to have every single recipe and furnishing that we have learned crafted. You can go to this and then you can see we haven't crafted these two, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm just going to do a quick obtain over here. And I'm also trying to make sure that I buy the transient resin and also always buy the little flasks or however they're called. Yeah, and then this is only for like whenever I should need it. As of right now, I'm not really needing it. Also, it's really expensive and I want to get my coins up and then eventually also get every single recipe that is in here, which is also quite a lot. So yeah, there's still enough to do. And then obviously I've already collected the friendships, points for the characters and the coins for this. And yeah, we're level 8. Slowly reaching to level 9. Level 10 is the max, so we did that. It's time for the next part. Since it's a new week, I'm also working on getting the weekly bosses for the characters that I need, the Storm Terror weekly boss drops. And since I'm only AR 45, I unfortunately cannot do the level 90 bosses, which is really unfortunate, but oh well, that's what we have to deal with. Unfortunately, I did not get what I needed from Dwalin, which is super annoying, but oh well, it is what it is. We'll have to wait till next week. And now there's only one more thing left to do on the list, and that is Charlotte's specialties. So, unfortunate news, I couldn't do a lot of diving and collecting since most of the specialties are in places where a quest is going to get triggered. And since I'm working actively on minimizing my quest log, which is so full if you look at it, and I'm really trying to minimize it, do the quests, and just finish most of the things off, I don't want to have to deal with new quests that are going to get into the quest log, so I'm trying to avoid certain quest spots, and unfortunately I couldn't collect a lot. I did get a few, so we're now at 25 instead of 18, which I mean is still something, but definitely not the amount that I wanted to get. But yeah, we have now finished everything on my list for today. And since I did do a lot of yapping today, I might have to cut it down. And then tomorrow we're going to do the exact same things, which I will be cutting down even smaller. So tomorrow I probably am not going to talk as much as we did for day 1. I think that's all. Alright everybody, it is day 2. And this also marks the last day before the 6.7 update. I am honestly really excited for the new update. I have also seen the name card for the battle pass and it's so pretty. I might get that. Now we're going to continue with our list. This time I'm not going to be talking a lot since we had a lot of yapping in like yesterday. So I want to make sure to keep it short, so we're going to make a full montage on the things that don't need a lot of like talking, and yeah, I'll see you then for the next part. Okay everybody, I am back and everything on my checklist that I've written down is done. We have done the unusual hilly churl, we did the dailies, we did the teapot, we did the recipes. I also managed to do a little bit of friendship leveling and also the anecdote thingies. So now we are entirely done with our preparations for the upcoming version. I would like to learn more of the recipes that we have, but as of right now I do want to like first gather up a little bit more materials before we start doing that. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see me do next. As I've mentioned it already, I am working on doing the liyue exploration video, and after that there's actually not a lot that I have planned. I still have Xianglin and Aoife that I need to build, and the only thing that I need to do with them is just artifacts and talents. But if you say you're really interested in having a building video for these two characters, let me know. Or if you would like to see something entirely different, I would love to have some feedback and some opinions so I can know what else you would like to see next. And I hope to maybe be able to record more stuff in 6.7. If not, then there's definitely going to be more stuff upcoming in 7.0. I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it is for you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!